Well, come on board, Chandan Taparia as well as Kunal, and talk about what the trade setup for this morning is looking like. Kunal, hi, morning. Picture perfect. I guess one can't complain about how the last lap of yesterday's trade panned out. What's in store again?
Yeah, I think classic show of large cap names which was seen yesterday. I think you look at the second half of the session from noon onwards, the market texture was completely different. Prior to that, we were just about range bound, trading into a 50 point, 100 point band for the index. But then I think post that in the second half is where we saw the action coming back into large cap names. And phenomenal comeback from many large cap stocks, whether it's Reliance Industries, banking stocks like ICICI Bank, HDFC Bank, or even the ones which have been recent breakouts, the likes of L&T, etc. So I would believe that that's a classical sign of the stronger hands leading the charge from the front, and that's where I would believe that the market should tilt towards. So now what we've also seen yesterday, because of the weekly options expiry on the Nifty, we saw massive short covering happening at two important strikes, 24,800 as well as 25,000 mark. So which means that now that we start a fresh week, we are looking at 24,800 to 25,000 as a fresh base or a support for the index. And there could be a possibility that we may look at another 300 to 400 points higher for the index over the next 3 to 4 trading sessions. So 25,500 remains to be the next target for the index.
All time high बनेगा?
यही स्पीड रहा तो इन 2 हफ्ते में हो जाना चाहिए within 2 weeks.
So Chandan, that's the question, whether we'll maintain this speed and be in a rush to actually make it to that all-time high.
Yeah, good morning. Thanks for having me. So what a fantastic rally we have seen in the market. And the good part is this rally has seen after a run and then pause and then again momentum, which clearly shows that this momentum has long way. Earlier it took support at 23,850 from the higher base. Then the support shifted to even 24,500 marks. That is the 61.8% retracement of the entire down leg. And then now the base is shifting higher at 24,800. So again, I believe that till it holds 24,800, it has potential to even rally towards 25,500 and then leg beyond 26,000 marks. And similarly, Bank Nifty has formed a positive price pattern. If it manages to hold 54,500, then I believe it can hit the new lifetime high towards 56,000 marks. So both the indices are expecting further momentum led by buying in heavyweights and short covering trigger. So I think bullish momentum could continue. Those who are holding the long can hold for more momentum in the market.
According to your analysis yesterday, short panic covering or long built up, which is the indication of fresh long commitment?
No, it was more of short covering. In fact, from 12:30 onwards, the options data saw a remarkable change. The moment we managed to break 24,750, 780 on the index, there was a complete change of stance from the option writers. You saw massive unwinding. So, what was happening is over the last 2-3 weeks, we've been more range bound on the indices. So, there is always an expectation that if the last 2-3 weeks we've seen the same phenomena, the markets could probably expect going forward that the same phenomena gets replicated. The moment that 24,780, 85 level was broken, that was a trigger where you saw massive short covering. I think a 40 rupee call option 24,800 that jumped up to almost 300, 320 at the fag end of the day. So and that too in just the last 2 hours of the trading session. So that was the impact of that short covering move.
And after short covering happens long bias.
So the stance change. So for example, 24,800, which was a resistance, now it changes its behavior and then becomes a support.
So Chandan, now let's understand that stance. It's important. And I'm just explaining it for our viewers. Stances are buy on dip, sell on rise, buy higher and sell higher. What should be the trader's stance? Very important. What should be the trader's stance for next 3-4 trading sessions?
Yeah, so see, first we need to keep in mind that it's now bullish market rather than talking about bearish market. So we are not with the view that sell on bounce and wait for dips. But yes, we have to plan in 2 ways. Either buy at breakout and play the breakout, or add more after a small decline and then play the momentum. So let's say, for example, someone is interested to buy 10 lots of Nifty. Suggestion is buy 1 or buy 50% if market holds about 25,000, or buy more if comes to 24,850. Otherwise, enjoy the 50% movement. So this is what we need to plan. And the good part is that most of the data setup are indicating positive. Whether we look at the surge in the put call ratio, or surge in FI's long short ratio, or short covering trigger. So I believe bullish momentum should be there, and we need to plan either we take the full quantity or take in 2 tranches to play the momentum plus some consolidation of the market.
Right. Okay, let's talk about stocks then. Chandan, what's your
If you like this video, then like, share and subscribe to ET Now.